Okay, is everything okay now? Yep.
Yep.
Screen.
It's fine.
Okay, sounds great. We'll be starting our presentation in three, two, one. Hi everyone, we are the HAPT team.
HAPT stands for Holistic Aptitude Pre-College Test.
Hello, is Kane in?
Sorry, I was muted. Before we kickstart, please allow us to introduce ourselves. I'm Kaune from Botswana.
I'm Dionysius from New York.
And I'm Highlight from Bangkok, Thailand. As you can see, HAPT's founders are geographically diverse, and we are consistently bringing new perspectives to the table.
Have you ever been in a situation where you feel like standardized tests such as the SAT or SAT do not thoroughly represent your true academic or general strengths?
According to HS Insider, SAT focuses heavily on math, reading, and writing skills, but it doesn't account for creativity, problem solving, or other critical life skills.
That's true. Standardized tests do generally mainly focus on core skills, which could easily lead to circumventing soft skills.
HAPT presents students with an equitable solution that accommodates all learning styles for students between the ages 16 to 18, looking for a holistic evaluation of their talents. Through HAPT, you would be able to thoroughly showcase your strengths to universities of your choice.
Wait, but can't you showcase your soft skills such as leadership, communication, and time management, or even hard skills, like technical knowledge and training, like building robots or data analysis through various forms of extracurricular activities?
True, but keep in mind that not everyone has access to those opportunities, and it could be challenging to ensure that everyone has a chance to pursue or strengthen these skills that they would like to develop.
HAPT's legal model is a public limited liability corporation. As a public limited liability business, we would be able to ensure efficient partnerships and verifications with universities all around the world and gain the startup capital we need.
Through being a public venture, universities would also have a say in how they would like the test to function in order to best represent student strengths in various areas. We also have different mechanisms that help preserve the confidentiality of our tests and students' private information.
Notably, the IP or intellectual property agreement allows HAP to maintain checks and balances by fostering a protective and safe environment for HAP to collaborate and find the common ground for both universities and prospective students.
Our UVP is mainly the fact that we use both AI and professors to share constructive feedback. So, therefore, through this meticulously designed checking process, students would receive both objective and subjective constructive feedback from various perspectives.
As you can see on our right, this is our prototype. Through the utilization of AI, we would look into collaborating with universities, ChatGPT, Gemini, and many more.
In terms of our financial plan, we would ensure that the test remains accessible by decreasing its fee in comparison to the SAT. The SAT test fee is $60 per test, but our test would be lower in price and higher quality since it's specified toward the individual. This might take up more funding, but with partnerships with nonprofit organizations and philanthropists, we would ensure that this is feasible. Some of our partnerships include Khan Academy, UNICEF, the Khan Zuckerberg Initiative, and many more.
What about the scalability and feasibility of HAT?
That's a great question, County. We believe HAPT is feasible due to these reasons.
HAPT is applicable to all high school students, regardless of their curriculum. Whether you're a student from Botswana like me, or living in New York like Dio, or even Thailand, you always can take the test to showcase your strengths in various areas.
Because of the strength of HAP, we believe that HAP is highly scalable at international scale. In joint hands with educational institutions and AI companies, we will be able to ensure that students can best represent their capabilities under equitable metric regardless of the resources they have.
If you are good at building a robot, we would create an assessment that allows you to showcase your talent. The skill could range from public speaking to even cooking.
Let's HAPT our way into the future.
Thanks, everyone.
You
Perfect. Thank you so much, HAP team, for your presentation. Very well made. I also like your MVP. So now the floor will be open to any questions.
Good afternoon, and thank you for your presentation. I was just wondering, how would this, in terms of market, how would this work in societies like where I am in Sierra Leone? I know one of your members are in Botswana, but where AI and connectivity is not so appropriate. How do you expect students, aspiring students, or institutions to be able to um, take up this very important innovation?
I'll just kickstart. Thank you so much for that wonderful question. I really appreciate it. And I think that through our innovation, we've already mentioned some partnerships earlier. And our approach to this would be that we would start by collaborating and forming like partnerships with the grassroots schools that are currently there, like local schools, so that we can know what the landscape in our target market is. And usually we hope that through the partnerships with schools, we would be able to understand like the pre-existing resources such as technologies or even like accessible computer rooms maybe, so we can know what we're dealing with, and through that I think we're able to accommodate the test and also the test environment towards the students there. Yeah, does that answer your
In
question?
addition,
Yeah,
sorry.
feel free to
Thank
add
you.
on.
In addition, okay, sorry.
You can continue though, County, if you would like to
Okay,
say.
in addition to what my partner highlight said, um, in situations like Sierra Leone, which may be similar to in my home country, where not everyone has access to internet that can, handle such a high technology such as AI, we could also look into making more physical tests to administer, where we, from our starting place, may be able to create tests which are then made through these processes like AI and different professors, also locally to create a more relatable test, can administer a physical hard copy test to those places, and then received each script back to our headquarters per se, and then have them marked through professors and AI to give that holistic feedback without, compromising on the holisticness of the students, regardless of their background.
Yeah, I agree with County, and I believe that, like, we believe that our HAPT, through persistently trying to accommodate towards students from various areas around the world, we're executing the message from your book, actually, like Leave It Nasu's book, about not having to seek or obtaining a validation from others and trusting your own capabilities, because HAPT really showcases the skills such as leadership, assertiveness, power, and determination. And but we believe that this truly reflects upon the values that people around the world hold. So hopefully that further clarifies what like our stance and our beliefs as an organization. Does anyone else have questions regarding HAPT test?
I'll ask a quick question. So how do you plan on, the one of the claims for the ECT and the SAT in colleges is that they're a very objective sense of, narrowing or, evaluating students. So how do you kind of plan on marketing HAPT to at the university level and convincing them, like what are the main 3 points that show that this can be used to supplement for the ECT and SAT, and kind of what are those points and how do you how can it not be so subjective that it, just, yeah, I guess, how do you balance it too?
I think I'll take that one.
Yes.
So as we said earlier, our tests will be moderated and tested by AI and professors. So in collaboration with various universities around the world, we would be able to collaborate with professors to create standardized testing to make sure that the test, stands up with the requirements of various universities around the world. So that as we are looking at the holistic student, we still continue to maintain standardized standards so that these, results can be used in real life by these students who take the test.
Yes, and in addition to that, we'll also be utilizing like key opinion leaders or KOLs, like students or universities who have like used our test. So this would ultimately increase our credibility too. Thank you.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Team HAPT, for the amazing answers. We'll be moving on now to the next team, which is Polytrust. So feel